Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Post Super Bowl. I think everybody's got baggy eyes. Everybody's well, I don't want to use the negative word, but everybody had a good time. There you go. Everybody had a good time. So I'm like Dan Bongino. I don't really care too much about sports, but sometimes it's nice to get together with people and just it's good. So anyhow, hope you guys had a good Super Bowl. But so guys, it is. I'm getting more and more comfortable with this, being live with you guys and being in the room with you guys, and like Dan Bongino does over on Rumble, I'm going to give you a little bit of a Monday weekend update and talk to you about some weekend update stuff. My more direct version is on Rumble, but the thing is, this is why I'm in different rooms. I call this a room. I call Rumble room. I'm going to talk to you about my website today and talk about different events, that kind of stuff that I've got coming up, and books and all that kind of stuff. Because the major problem that I know about now, and I'm here to help guide you through to a solution, is that every single month, 135,000 of you, every single month, 135,000 of you are actively Google searching for a VA calculator. This has been verified by the at least 3 marketing agencies out there. So you are at least these 4 things: lost, alone, you don't know what your next step is, and you don't know who to turn to. In the military, we'd call that, a different term, but screwed. Military, you never want to be those things, especially all of them together. And I got a solution. Again, guys, I'm never going to give you a problem without a solution. I'm going to point over here a lot today because I'm going to talk about my website quite a bit. We're counting down for my book to be my first book in book series being published in early May. Geez, I won't say May, but it's March. So a few weeks away from that. So I'm going to talk about that today. And like the Whitehouse said recently that we're in charge now and we are the media. So I'm where you are. You're hearing this because this is where you need me to hear it. And like our Heavenly Father says, that this is, you have earned abundance, but it's not just going to come to you. It's not going to come easy to you. So I'm here to help you guys, here to help you, guide you to your money. You've earned it. You've earned this abundance, but you cannot be lazy. You cannot be lazy. You have to get off your butt and go do something about it every single day. And so I'm going to talk through that today. And weekend update, man. So Friday, thankfully, thank you guys for seeing that I had to take off a little bit early because I was going to go to see John Christ. He's a comedian. Sorry, I held it up pretty fast. But there's 2 Johns, John Christ, and there's a marketing John. So marketing John is my marketing guy and also John Christ's guy. And John Christ has been on Sean Ryan's show. So that's why I keep telling all you guys, I am one human, one little interaction away from being on Sean Ryan's show or others. And I just have to keep doing what I'm doing. And right now I call it the Joe Rogan effect, that there was a time where people didn't really know who he was. Now you are a loser if you don't know who the hell he is, kind of a thing. Well, same thing with me. And I'm not here to be a superstar. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you. So I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down in a nice way there, that I'm here to help you. And I love helping you guys. This is my mission from our Father. And 135,000 of you every month are actively popping that red smoke in the air by typing in, asking for that VA calculator. And right now you feel lost and alone. Well, here very, very soon, once my book series gets even going, even the first one, which again, this is not what it looks like, but it's going to be very similar to this, where it's a just straight punch you to the gut. Tells you what to do. It's such a checklist. It's a survival guide and checklist. So it's at the bottom of every page. It's going to say, turn the page, because it's not there for fluff. It's there to tell you that you cannot possibly be fulfilled if you're building your life on quicksand. And that, unfortunately, is what the government is happy with, or evil is happy with, is you just having this quicksand life. And I know better. You know better, for the guys and gals out there who are hearing me, and for the veterans and even service members out there and their families, because there's over 20 million of you out there that are still living, and that comes out to $100 billion a month, $100 billion a month. That is, well, not in your bank account. So I'm here to help you get it there. So I'm a for-profit. So I say the line, start with me and stay with me. What that means is, anytime anything happens, I want to be your first phone call. I host events every single week for my clients, and I'm out in front of you guys answering questions for you. And oh, you have a new baby. That's awesome. Oh, you're moving from California to Arizona. What's that mean? Or Arizona to Texas, or Texas to New Jersey. What's that mean? Hey, your kid's getting a little bit older. What does that mean? Hey, your kid is 18. What's that mean? Hey, your kid's going into college. What does that mean? Hey, your kid is joining the service. What does that mean? There's all kinds of yes and money out there the government has buried. And I'm just telling you this straight up, that if you guys think that any new regime from the government is going to tear itself down and put money in your pocket today, I'm a medevac pilot, former medevac pilot in combat, and I have flown a lot of missions, so we always plan for the worst, hope for the best. I'm just a realist. I'm an optimistic realist. Most of you guys out there are pessimistic realists, I'm sure. And there's two types of I told you so. There's good I told you so. Hey, I told you could do it. There's negative I told you so. Hey, your money's not in your bank account, but by working with me, it will be. Your money will be in your bank account. It's your money. Now, is it going to be easy? Nope. But are you going to be alone? Nope. You'll see. The negative I told you so is when my clients or veterans out there, there's too many of you out there. And by the way, I'm going to mention my website in both a good and bad way on this. That on my website, there's a scoreboard. And that scoreboard says that we've helped less than 100 veterans since 2025. That is horrible, because I'm here, you're here. 95% of my clients come from you guys. 95% of my clients come from you guys. I'm here. I'm here every week. In fact, I've been doing this 6 years, for those who don't know this, and I've delivered over $10 billion to the world's best and deadliest. What should matter more is the best and deadliest, because that's trust and performance. What's massive is, yes, $10 billion is massive, but what's even more massive than that is 135,000 of you every single month are looking for me. You're asking for help. The government sees you. The government doesn't care. How do I know that? Check your bank account. I care enough about you to say it to your face and be on live, and like I'm on live right now, in face-to-face meetings with my clients. Like Trevor, my publisher, says, there's one-to-one, one-to-many. Right now, this is designed to be one-to-many. I talk one-on-one with my clients. The further along you get on your journey with me, you get more and more of me. I assess you from the beginning and say, hey, yep, if you're retired, it's this. If you're not retired, it's this. If you live in this state, it's this. And I can help guide you along the way and help build up your team. So we'll talk about team stuff today. But on my website, it says that less than 100 of you have come on board in 2025. Not shame on me, shame on you guys. I'm here. I'm doing tough stuff. If you think this is easy, and I'm not trying to be mean to you, if you think this is easy and you can come sit next to me and try this on for size and see if you can do what I do. It is heartbreaking, the stuff that I have to tell you guys. But it's also awesome when I get I don't want to say lift you up, but see you lifted up by your process with me, and you getting your money in your pocket, and it is, oh man, it's so life-changing. So I'm just saying that with a positive, that I'm not stopping. As I point over here to my website right here, go to my website, and I'm not stopping until every last one of you is off the battlefield, which honestly is somehow impossible, because I help new people going into the service. And now that President Trump's back in the White House, we're seeing recruiting go back up. Good. The U.S. and the world needs, and our Heavenly Father needs us good people doing good things, because evil is out there doing evil things. So since I'm bringing that up, let me talk about teams. If evil has a team of doctors, lawyers, politicians, you name it, they've got it, and bankers against you, You have to have a team in your corner. You have to. With my clients, you have me. I'm a consultant, so I'm outside the ring. Boxing analogy here. I have my clients. The VA specifically asked for 3 levels of evidence. There's 3 levels. 3 levels of evidence. There's medical evidence. There's paperwork, and there's legal evidence. So that's lawyers. I have all my clients now get a team, including, yes, whatever evidence the government needs will help guide you to that. You guys are now being represented by different veterans' rights attorneys, which I have no direct, let's say, payment relationship with, because I'm a consultant. I'm just trying to get you guys to your money that you've earned through your service as quickly as possible. Going to my boxing analogy here, you've guaranteed yourself a win, winning all your money, because you're the ones that's earned it. The government and evil is taking it from you. Check your bank account. On payday, I know what goes in my bank account. On payday, I know what's supposed to go in yours. You do too, but you know most of it now. And it's not. You have to have a team. You're guaranteed to win, even if it takes 15 rounds and it goes to a judgment, so to speak. You're guaranteed to win, because the government knows this. You know this. You're going to get punched. You're going to get tired. You're going to get frustrated, but you're also going to have highs too. You're going to be like, wow, I got a good look in there, and I got some money there, and I got some money there. Yes, let's keep moving forward. Let's keep doing the other thing. Because the more time that you spend with me and the more wins that you get with me, the more it opens your eyes up to the next win. And with you guys having attorneys in your corner now, oh man, is that massive for you. And you may not understand it, but if I could smile as happy as I am with that, it's this big. I'm so happy for you guys. And the unfortunate reality is, though, that evil is going to have a team working against you. So we can't just have the new regime make you think that all this is going to go away, and 6 months from now you're going to get all this money in your pocket. And I don't know. I don't know, and I would much rather. Again, I'm going to keep using the line that just it sounds funny, but the best line ever out there is from ROTC. When in charge, take charge. You're in charge of your life. I think you'd believe this. People that I want to be around and that want to be around me with this, I think you understand this. Our Father says you're supposed to get abundance. He never said easy. Evil's using a team against you, and I have to go with that good and evil, because man, good and evil has never been so clearly defined as today. And just, if you don't believe me, check your bank account. Does that feel like good or feel like evil to you? I know what you're supposed to get. You're not getting it. You guys come to me all the time. Albert, why am I a retired so-and-so? And yet Joe Average out there who, whatever, Air Force Joe, who's 22, is walking around 100%, and I'm not. Well, you see that check back there? What did that guy do? He did paperwork. It's always paperwork with the government. It's paperwork that you didn't do, and the government's not going to just give you this money. Until that happens, we have to do something today. We being me. I'm here. Now we being you. You got to get here too. I'm going to point you over to my website and talk to you about some other stuff today too. Guys, my book is coming out very, very soon, next few weeks. We're putting some final touches on it. And like I said, it is a survival guide. It's a checklist. On every page, it says turn the page. I love you guys that are out there, my airline pilots who keep bugging me about it, going, Albert, man, when's that book coming out so I can throw it in my go bag and throw it around in the airport? Here you go, here you go, here you go. We're going to sell it for $10. Get your 5 Fs for $10. $10 get you 5 Fs, right? So that's what that's there for. And what else? It's straight to the point. Tells you you've earned your money, and a couple of the Fs in there too. And got a whole book series coming. And this is for you guys, not for me. Yeah, I want to help you, and that's my goal. That's my mission here. So many of you are entrepreneurial. So many of you are so good, and you're trying to build a foundation right now on quicksand, and you know it. You know it. When I talk to you, that's what you tell me. I hear you. I've heard you for 6 years and over $10 billion strong. I've heard you. Now hear me. keep coming over. Send your people to me. I'm pointing to my website over there. So let me talk to my website. We're adding, right now I got 5 menu items on my website. We're adding a 6th one this week, which is going to be speaking. So currently we've got events page. So at the very minimum, guys, go to my website, pay yourself first. As you scroll down on my website, you'll see that it says step 1, pay yourself first. Follow that video to get your back pay clock started. If you want to take the slow route and get to know me a little bit better, slow and steady wins the race. That's totally fine. That's why they're there. On the events page, there's a calendar there that you can toggle and make it either a month view, week view, or schedule view, whatever works out for your brain. And if you want to start out with if you want to start out in the room with me, there's an event that I host once a month. There's 2 types of events that I host every month where I'm in the room with you. And I'm just telling you more about what you've earned, and then you can ask questions, and I turn it over to you guys for questions. And so that happens once a month. That's on there. And there's money briefing, and then the 5 F's Empire briefing. So make sure you guys are out there participating in that if that's a slow route that you want to take. And then jump on my calendar, my personal or my booking calendar, when you're ready to have a one-on-one chat and help me help you, get you going. The other ones that are currently on there are partnerships, veteran community outreach, podcast, and force multiplier. This week we're adding speaking on there too, because I'm just at that point where I've done speeches in the past, and there's a time to not do them and a time to do them. And so now is the time to do them, since I did some other time not doing them. Partnerships. Just going to go down the menu real quick. Partnerships. Those are people who could be an individual who is a super connector, just love helping folks. So referrals, could be a small business owner. For example, Lisa, one of our marketing ladies, she does, she hate me for this, but she's also force multiplier. I'm like, oh, one of my marketing ladies, she owns a marketing firm helping out veterans. So she's going to be on the partnerships page, that sort of thing. That makes sense. The another one on there is veteran community outreach. This is super important. I know you guys have a little coffee community. You guys have church community. You've got something to where I can get in the room. I don't care if it's big, gigantic. Get me in the room. Get me in the room. And I'm telling you about these. All these different menus have interest forms, so you can just let me know if you want me to chat with your church group or coffee group, big giant corporate group. Like I said, there's one. Trevor says 1-to-1, 1-to-many. That's one of my 1-to-minis. Help me get in front of your people. Number 3 on my list out of 4 here is a podcast tour or podcast. I host a 2-hour podcast, long form podcast every Friday. It is not live. It is recorded and put out about a week later. And great stuff. Us veterans talk about a little bit of what I do, a little bit of what they do, and what we do together to help you guys out. So make sure you guys are going to Rumble and watching that one. The last one on the list there is force multipliers. This is a 1099 contract where you guys are helping me help others. These all intertwine and go, wow, that makes sense that Albert's doing speeches about these things, and that guy was on the podcast, and Albert's now a partner with so-and-so, and Albert's got the books and all that kind of stuff. If we don't have good comms, good communication, we have nothing. That's how evil chips away at us, divide and conquer. And I just want to overwhelm evil in a good way by being in the room with you guys. I want to be in the room with you guys. I want to help you guys do good things. And I know you want to do good things, but right now when you're hearing this, or as you're hearing this, you're like, wow, Albert's in the room with me right now. Opportunity is knocking. I should probably answer and go to his website. Yes, that's what you should do. If you want to put your head in a hole, I guess I'm talking to somebody else. Move on. Go tell somebody else, help me help them. Because again, 135,000. Do you know how, for a medevac pilot, do you know how horrible that is? 135,000 of your brothers and sisters are out there actively popping red smoke on Google. Google sees it. Marketers see it. The government sees it. I see it. And I care enough to tell you guys to your face, I see you, even though you don't know what you're doing. I see you. I see you. Do you know the number one line that everybody tells me? Albert, I didn't know. I didn't know. I kind of knew, but I didn't know. Number one line. And the number one line, as time moves on, I wish I would have known you sooner. Albert, I wish I would have known you sooner. Do you know how many older folks that I've got that, pardon me, but I call them gray hairs? You know how many 60-something-year-olds that I've got out there who tell me to tell you guys, hurry up, hurry up. Talk to Albert now. How many conversations do they have every month around bill paying time? And you're maybe like me in your 40s, maybe you're in your 30s, maybe in your 20s, maybe in your 50s. You know you're promised something from the government when you sign the dotted line with Uncle Sam. You know this. I know this. The government knows it. You know you're supposed to get your abundance. You've already worked for it. That's the crazy part. You've already worked for it. The hard part's over. Now you just got to do the paperwork, which is still not always smooth and easy. There's going to be bumps, and if evil has a team, you need a team. I will help put your team together. I will guide you to what the government needs at the basic, awesome level, make it smooth on you as possible. And now that my clients have veterans' rights attorneys representing them, oh man, even easier, even easier. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end on that one. Let me see if I had any more notes I want to tell you guys about. Because like I said, now every day it's countdown to getting, my marketing, John, he's been with me 2 years. Trevor, my book publisher, we've known each other for about 3 years now. And I know it feels like things didn't really align. We all know this, that we as humans think that we're going to, hey, I'm going to do the thing, I got a plan. And then God steps in and goes, yeah, whatever. Right. I would have liked certain things to happen faster. However, now I know what I know. Knowing things now, even it's better. I wish I could be able to help you guys out faster. That's just who I am. I want to help you yesterday kind of guy. But I now know that I can help more of you by going through the things that I know in the things and going through the things I've been through this past year too. So you're going to see. You'll see. Books are coming. Book series just going to, everything is getting easier for me. And for me to tell you things that you guys just need to know. And again, since 135,000 of you are popping smoke, when I show up in the aircraft to get you off the battlefield, I shouldn't have to convince you to get in the bird. Help me help you take you to a higher level of care. I shouldn't have to convince you. I don't want to convince you. That's not my job. That's not my calling. My calling is not to drag your ass along. That's not it. Kicking and screaming, drag you along, kicking and screaming. That's not the thing. That's not my calling. My calling is to help me help you and your people, our people, so you can get off that quicksand and get on the solid ground. It's your money. You know when payday comes around, you know your bills are due, and now you know it. I'm not poking at some people out there in marketing call it stacking the pain. I'm not trying to stack the pain on you. I'm not hiding something from you that you don't know. Like when you go to the gym and you go, hey, New Year's resolution, I need to stop being fat. Well, start eating better and working out more. It's a pretty easy formula. Same thing. That's why I call my contract a gym membership. You're here to help me help you get fit, stay fit, get fulfilled, stay fulfilled. Start with me, stay with me. These are lines for a reason because I'm giving you guys more clarity on what the heck I'm doing here to help you. All right, gang, go to my website. Send people 135,000 of you are popping smoke every single month. The government does not care. I care enough to tell you. I care enough to be live in this room with you. If you think this is easy, come stand next to me and see how difficult this is. I humbly invite you to teach me something I don't know. See you tomorrow. You guys have a good one.